Hello and welcome to another update video about the NASDAQ as the new trading week is starting. Just a quick update, an additional one. I think I made one on the weekend or just before the weekend. So yeah, we wanna sort of start where we left there. And the idea was that the market will maybe consolidate a little bit more in this orange support zone here, which it's doing right now. Already reacted to the support zone a little bit, but basically at the moment, the idea is that the market is in a smaller degree wave 4 corrective pullback. So basically what that indicates from an Elliott wave point of view is further continuation to the upside is likely. So that's basically the main thesis, that we should see the price go a little higher or the value go a little higher over the coming weeks, probably on the NASDAQ. But there's always a level that, if broken, will indicate that something different is going on, which would then be our alternative perspective highlighted here in white. So the yellow scenario is the primary scenario. You see the price action since the December low. And the idea is unchanged, that the move up was a wave 1. We had a wave 2 pullback into the support zone or trading zone. Then the third wave is now in the making. Ideal target for wave 3, measured based on the length of the wave 1 and the low of the wave 2. Ideal target is the 18,304 points level or value. 18,304 is the 1.38 extension. 18,087 is the minimum I'd like to see. So that's sort of, they are the two main parameters for one more high in circle wave 3. After that high is done, we should see another fourth wave pullback, possibly a deep one, and then a wave 5 to the upside. The reason I say possibly a deep one is that this correction here, which was a wave 2, happened between, well, December into the January lows. That's an expanded flat as far as I can see it. Other interpretations are possible, but an expanded flat means that if the wave 2 is an expanded flat, the wave 4 could be a zigzag correction, which can be a sharp correction. But again, that's no rule, that's more a guideline, and I could be wrong interpreting that as an expanded flat. Maybe it's a zigzag and the wave 1 should sit here. That's surely debatable. Okay, so that's the base case. Basically, where are we right now? So we are here in this third wave. You might ask what happens after this fifth, and the fifth wave might reach round about 18,669. Maybe it might stretch to 19,000, but I think we are going to reach a more substantial top. I think it's going to be a substantial top. Now, bear in mind, the fifth wave can always extend, and once we have the fifth wave technically complete, I'm just gonna be very careful. I'm not going to call a top in place until we see a first break below micro support levels. That's dangerous. We always want to go with a trend, but we want to know the context and understand that we are in an area where pullbacks can be very aggressive. Okay, so the move up that we're observing here is the last wave of an ending diagonal that started in November 22, and that means pullbacks can be very, very sharp and aggressive. So the way I see this at the moment is that we are in a third wave of a C wave, and the third wave is obviously a 5-wave move, and we completed a small 1-2 setup, turned around also here in this support area, then we rallied in a third of a third wave. That reached also ideal targets. Fourth wave pullback was communicated in the last video. Support region is between 17,235 and 17,526, with an ideal target actually being the 17,365 level, which is the 38.2 retracement. Bear in mind, I'm looking here at the continuous contract on TradingView. So values might differ a little bit on your exchange, or depending on what contract you're trading. But theoretically, anywhere here, it could turn around now and basically rally in a fifth wave. It doesn't quite look finished yet. I would need to see minimally a break above that 17,750 level, the Thursday high, to indicate that the fifth wave has started. And I already gave you 2 targets for that. One more high. I can specify the target a little bit more precisely once we have wave 4, the wave 4 low in place. We can then add some additional levels for confluence. I can already add now one level or a couple maybe. one would be here 17,909, but that would be a very weak fifth wave and would not be enough to complete the requirements for the larger degree third wave. So it's probably more in the region, okay, yeah, 18,000 plus. 18,000 plus. That would add up at around 17,910. There should be some resistance. Yeah. So overall, further upside expected. What would happen if we break below that micro support level there at 17,235? Well, it would indicate that the B wave here is unfolding in the white scenario. That would be a deeper pullback in an overall uptrend. So it would simply probably extend the uptrend. To be honest, it would be more bullish. It would, if that happens now, due to the fact that we only saw 3 waves up, I would see this as a high B wave and then a C wave down, but price action currently is corrective to the downside, so it rather suggests further continuation. But yeah, if we see a break below that level, then I will see it as an A wave down, so larger A wave topped here in December, then the smaller A wave of a larger B wave, bottomed here early in January. This is a high B wave, and then we come down in wave C. And then we have a chance to find support here, but that would mean the B wave is an expanded flat pattern potentially, and or some kind of a flat structure. Possible, but I would only, let's say, believe it with a break below micro support. So that's my update about the NASDAQ. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.